They're clearing from the air as well. Scatter them around the air. Don't let them group up.
We're just hunting them down,
They're
Lance.
all in the air. Holy cow.
Demon hunters can attack them.
Demon hunters into the air, demon hunters, and just scatter
Demon
them.
hunters, you can hit them as you glide down. You can use your glides in the air to shoot them down. They're above Tower of Azura in the air, Malseph. They're halfway up to max altitude. They are an easy target if you want to go ahead and do your magic. Go ahead, Demon hunters. You can go ahead and hit them and blow them up and glide down.
Killed one.
I am.
Here, give me more space.
Zone lag might scatter me.
Just put one.
Yeah.
My raid group's full. If you've got slow fall attacks, go ahead and use them.
I got this. Demon hunters, use Fell Rush. Fell Rush does the most damage. Just start Fell Rushing through their raid group. We're going to just rip them from the sky.
End them.
Malseph, do what you do.
There's
All
already
right.
bodies hitting
The
the
zone
ground.
lag could scatter me, but I'll do what I can.
Work. Guys, if you have slow fall, if you have a glider, if you are a demon hunter with wings, you can go ahead and start knocking them down in the air now. Make this as uncomfortable and unpleasant for them to be in Elwyn as possible. We have heavy air support coming in now.
Boot too.
Boots are your friend. Get aggressive. Find your targets and kill them. They don't know.
Oh my god, they're just falling from the heavens.
You're welcome.
Yeah, they're getting wiped out now by the Air Force.
Fly, my Illidari, fly!
Inside the Tower of Azura.
Inside?
Inside.
Oh my god, they're getting wiped out so badly. Do you see this? There are literally
I just
dozens
dotted
of
them
dying.
all and popped my
coming out.
legendary rings.
They are flying south.
Yeah, I saw it, Malseph. It was a glorious thing.
What's the forecast for
We just wiped the skies. Air superiority has been obtained.
forecast for today?
I'm going to
is-
check for red.
I killed that one, though.
what's the chance of
Oh
rain?
my god, there's so many dead on the ground. They were raining. You could see them raining down underneath Malseph right now, one after another, because they get hit and the dots are a lethal blow. They don't die immediately.
Oh.
They sort of sit. Oh my god, the whole sky is cleared. There's nothing left. There's nothing left of them in the sky.
Look at all the
Demon, between the demon hunters and Malseph just destroying them, my god. That was beautiful.
There was over a raid group with them in the sky, and they're all dead or fleed.
It's clear.
Kogan is
No,
south.
there's still one left.
They
It's
have
like
gone
what?
south.
Kogan fled.
They have
During
gone south
Duskwood.
for the winter.
What a horrendous defeat!
You know
What
the
a
funniest
horrendous
thing
defeat!
about that was I just did that in blood. Imagine if I was in Unholy, where I actually
Oh my
had.
god.
User joined your
That
channel.
would've
Make them
been-
explode.
Imagine.
Yeah, you would
Oh
one
my
shot
god, that was so brutal.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 aerial kills.
Yes.
Brutal. Demon hunters are nuts.
In the tower.
Inside?
How many?
We're like 1, 2. You're freaking out.
Oh, they're dead.
The Warsong potatoes. They're screwed.
User disconnected
That's
from
pretty
your
good with
channel.
the potato like that.
Forecast for today is partly.
Well done. Well done.
Chance
I
of
wanted to-
falling horde from the sky. Yeah.
I wanted to kill Deathologies, damn it.
Yeah, he's right here.
Where?
Partly
killed
sunny
cow.
with a
Where is he?
bit of potato.
All right, gentlemen. On that note of glorious victory, I'd like a final scout report on where they fled to, but that is
They
four
went
crushing victories on them. Let's pull back to the front of Stormwind for a good group shot of our. It's all taped, right? We've recorded all that, right?
Yeah, I got
I know I did.
So okay, so it's all recorded, gentlemen. That victory cannot be denied. Let them sit there. Let them Deathologies. All right, they were wiped many times. You crushed them across the entire zone. That was a 300-player battle, easy. No server crashes. Well, I haven't had a battle of that scale since Warhammer. It was good to have an entire fight stretching across the zone like that, and then the aerial battle at the end was amazing. Good work, Illidari. Let's regroup inside Stormwind and the usual guild meeting area. Laz, if you'd like to discuss some information regarding how effectively to utilize your Demon Hunter for aerial combat, now would be the time. As if it's a guild meeting, go ahead and group up in the city as per usual.
All right. So all the demon hunters, good job. I definitely saw most of you up there with me. So one of the best things about us is that we have this double jump that leads into a glide. Just very briefly, the first jump is normal. The second jump gives you a little bit more air, and the glide pushes you up yet even further. It actually makes you go up a little bit higher before it starts giving you a glide. Because of that, you can actually combo it with Fell Rush and stay airborne for pretty decent amount of time. If you'll notice that if you, at the apex of your second jump, flip backwards with Vengeful Retreat, you can actually give yourself even more
User
air.
joined your channel.
I'll demonstrate that.
Is that the tank spec or the other one?
That's the DPS one.
Havoc.
I just fell off the cliff. Don't do that, but...
Demonstration.
I can fly, don't worry about it. But the point is, because of that, if you start at max altitude, I was able to stay in the
User
air
left
and
your
keep
channel.
moving up and down as if I was, like, you know, gliding. And just I kept fell rushing back and forth through their raid group. And, you know, that's doing like 40 to 50k damage if you take Fell Mastery to everybody you hit. And so if all 12 of us are doing it, we are doing a lethal sweep of their raid group by just flying through them. That also works in World PvP, by the way. Having us all coordinate a fell rush after the tanks engage is just, that is like 300,000 or 400,000 damage that they just had to eat as we moved through them.
If you coordinate a Immolation Aura and tank spec as well, that is a ton of damage.
But yeah, definitely.
Copy.
I mean, that was beautiful. Like, Malseph obviously like ripped them right out of the sky, but like having all the demon hunters just like fell rushing back and forth, left and right, like I was watching them just drop from the sky. That was great. Like I said, I got 6 aerial kills. I'm sure all of you got many onto yourselves, but that was really good. Really well done.
Also, don't forget the Horde can see us when we're teasing them into
Malseph, why
demonic.
don't you have
User
some
left your channel.
demon hunters on Thai countries?
Would you
Probably
say?
harder to control.
Rouge, where are
I have
Oh, they're at the
I have
tower?
24 demon hunters on my realm.
Yeah, it's on the tower.
I don't have them on Tyke though.
I would think that Unholy DK with its you know,
User
AoE is probably a
disconnected
little
from
bit
your
easier
channel.
for what you're trying to do there.
Oh, I really like my warriors and my demon hunters. I'm not
They
really
are?
sure I'm gonna play.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, have they regrouped and where are they exactly?
Same spot, we just killed them.
Honestly, gentlemen, the ball is in their. I am not and do not want you to go and pursue them at this point.
Oh.
You've wiped them now 3.5 times. If you're speaking over me, oh my god. Once again, you've wiped them multiple times. If they want to come in and play somewhere, that's fine. We'll have that conversation. If they want to wipe again, that's fine. I'm not going to chase them from zone to zone to zone. You have decisively beaten them in every single engagement out there. If they want to come back for more, they can come into the city or they can do whatever. We're actually more interested in Soda Poppin' because he has 30,000 people watching. Crushing these guys again in PvP is not particularly relevant. As I have said all along, as soon as they changed up the endgame healer-dependent meta from Warlord to Legion, their strategy would be obsolete and you would have the decisive initiative in all battles going forward. And guess what? You have the decisive initiative
User
in all
joined your
battles
channel.
going forward. You can't just stack healers and expect to win. You can't sit there just mass rezzing in the back and trying to Zerg rush in. You're not going to be successful against a determined opposition who can counter you, which we did successfully. But we do need to have people playing to the meta to be effective so that we can maximize the amount of effectiveness that we have out there in the battlefield. Class seniors have been assigned. We will organize our team speak as we would in Guild Wars 2 with appropriate metas and suggestions for classes and what we need more of, and expect more large-scale battles going forward. That was at least, what were their numbers? It was a total number of attackers in that battle. They had 77.
I got 90.
And so I would be shocked if it was only 77. I would imagine
It's
at least
90.
2 raid groups plus support from Horde Empire. So let's give them an even 100 as a good estimate of what their force was. We were somewhere in a similar range. I would say that at that point we're talking about a 200-player battle. Everyone loaded in. All my abilities worked. There was no ability lag. It fought very well. That was a true battle between 2 armies, and we can expect more large-scale army-to-army battles going forward. So at this point, Legion invasions are going to become more and more heavy. We can expect more fighting going forward, and I look forward to doing more Legion events with you. And it's important that everyone get at least their 700 gear, but 710 and 720 is excellent, and doing, of course, groups on Kazakh is also an effective way of getting some additional 720 to 750 gear. So, Alwithan, I do not. You're going to have to take care of that right now. Who here? We have Legion invasions available in Westfall, and we also have the ability to do invasions in other zones to get people geared out. Are they still positioned in Elmond, or have they moved out?
They are raiding Gold Tower right now.
How many in Goldshire?
All of them.
How many
Flying
would
mounts.
you say? How many are there?
70.
Hold your positions until
Hold
you are
your
told
position.
to move out.
Do not
Hold
move
your
out
positions.
because we're discussing it. We're just getting a scout report. Relax, relax, relax.
Flying mounts and gather on skull.
It's at
Malseph is very
It
tempted.
is at least a raid.
Confirm.
Right, I want you to group up with me in front of Stormwind Gates on your flying mounts and stay grouped. Flying mounts, stay stacked, stay stacked, stay stacked, stay stacked.
They are on the ground.
How many? I want an accurate.
User joined your channel.
How many are we seeing? Do we see any Horde Empire? What's the status?
No, I'm seeing probably about 3 raids worth easily. Maybe
Oh.
maybe 2.
Let's hold our position.
Malseph,
It's
you with
hard
us?
for me to
Yes, he
turn
is.
down this easy kill.
Alright, I want you on ground mounts.
User
Stack
joined
up
your
with me.
channel.
Alright, raid group
Ground
leaders, I want to
mounts.
make sure that you are flagged for PvP. Make sure that you are all on the ground and that you are stacked with yours truly. I want to make sure that we have all raid groups on the ground stacked, buffed, and good to go. I want all raid group leaders to make sure you have filled up your groups and see what we have out there in the field. They're stacked there.
Flying in the air right now.
Here we go.
Moving out.